Good evening and welcome to Jeo Tv online news at 9. I'm in fact is marking the news headlines. Tinubu unveils INEC headquarter project as Wike promised 2027 completion. Akpabio hails Tinubu for signing bills establishing new institutions in Southeast. Federal government backs free press, urges media to guard democracy. National Assembly transmits tax reform bills to Tinubu. Curb them, merges with ABC in Para, vows to protect votes, challenge APC, PDP in 2027. Fire the government to evacuate Nigerians from Israel as Iran crisis escalates. APROCON holds annual professional training for school counselors and stakeholders in Ilorin. NAF deploys more fighter jets to North Central. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has flagged off the construction of new national headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Abuja. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony, the president declared the project as a symbol of democratic resilience and institutional dignity. This comes as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, promised that the project will be completed before the expiration of the first term of president in 2027. The president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, on Wednesday, commended President Bola Tinubu for signing into law the bills for establishment of three important tertiary institutions in the Southeast geopolitical zones. In a statement through his special advisor on media and publicity, Akpabio praised stakeholders in both the House of Representatives and the Senate for their steadfastness and support of the renewed hope agenda of Tinubu administration. The federal government has restated its commitment to maintaining a free, responsible and vibrant press while highlighting the media's essential role in deepening democracy and promoting national development. Speaking at the public presentation of Nigerian Media Renaissance, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, commended the Guild of Corporate Online Publishers for its efforts in promoting ethical standards and innovation within the digital media landscape. Idris said the administration of President Bola Tinubu remained determined to uphold press freedom in line with the core values of journalism, truth, fairness, and accountability. The National Assembly has formally transmitted the tax reform bills to President Bola Tinubu, marking a critical step in the administration's ambitious fiscal overhaul under the renewed hope agenda. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Senator Yemi Adaramodu, confirmed the development during a press briefing at the National Assembly complex on Tuesday. It disclosed that the harmonization process between the Senate and the representatives had been completed. The Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, has officially merged with the African Democratic Congress in Kwara State, marking a strategic alliance ahead of the 2027 general elections. Speaking at the ADC Secretariat in Ilorin on Wednesday, Mr. Alosh Umura, a leading figure of COPDEM, said the matter was born out of shared vision for accountability, transparency, and good governance.
The ADC choice is the choice of COPDEM. I'm a member of BOT COPDEM. Now, after what transpired during 2023 election, I must inform you that COPDEM initially wanted to register a new political party, which we applied for normally from the INEC, but they declined to protect the votes casted at the polling unit. Some party converted the votes of the other party to their own party, and that's the main reason why we are having this coalition with ADC in order that we have access to not only to cast the vote, but to protect our votes at every level.
He further explains that part of the coalition's agreement with the ADC is to safeguard the votes of citizens during elections by deploying measures to protect electoral integrity at the polling units. Also speaking, ADC Kwara State Chairman Prince Adebayo declared that the coalition is determined to dislodge the current administration from the government in 2027. He called on Kwara to reject both the APC and the PDP, accusing the two dominant parties of failing the people and all citizens to support ADC for responsible leadership and genuine development.
The aim of the coalition is that we want to get this government out. In 2027, we are going to government house. With what is currently on ground, and with the coalition on ground, and the level of work on ground, we believe that by 2027, Kwara will shake. ADC will have the government by the grace of God.
The federal government has announced that it's finalizing emergency evacuation plans for Nigerian citizens stranded in Israel and Iran following the recent escalation of hostilities between the two countries. According to a statement released by a spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday, urged Nigerians in the affected regions to adhere strictly to local security protocols and to contact the nearest Nigerian embassy or mission for registration and further instructions. The Kwara State chapter of the Association of Professional Counselors in Nigeria, APROCON, successfully held its annual professional training on Wednesday at Queen Elizabeth School, Ilorin. The event, which brought together educationists and relevant stakeholders across the state, focused on enhancing the role of school counselors and officials in promoting individual well-being and adapting to modern digital practices. The facilitators, Dr. S.K. Ajiboye from the Department of Educational Guidance and Counseling, University of Ilorin, Dr. Mulikat Laji Abdulkadri Mustafa from the Department of Education Counseling, University of Ilorin, engaged participants on how to improve mental health support within and outside school systems, embrace technology for student record management, and expand counseling services into digital realm. Mrs. Oyiloye Tade Yabo from the Ministry of Education and Human Capital Development Quality Assurance Bureau affirmed the ministry's support of digital recording, describing it as safer and accurate.
The program is a welcome development, and the Honorable Commissioner of Education, the Permanent Secretary, are in support because it's a welcome development. The paperwork should be cancelled when it comes to cumulative record folder. So they welcome the idea of digital recording now because it is safer, it is accurate, and whatever data you get now will be there forever. So it's a welcome development, and they are in support of it and they will encourage it. And we also encourage that more trainings should be done for all councillors of the state. There should be orientation for stakeholders too, so that everybody will be aware and we will all be on the same page as regards digital cumulative records.
Speaking with Just Events Online TV, shortly after the program, the Council Chairman of APRICON, Dr. Usman Abdul Karim Jimo, said the training emphasized the importance of continuous capacity building and innovation in counseling practices to meet the evolving needs of students in today's fast-changing world.
You see, the APRICON always have a national conference on yearly basis, and this program is always been organized in many states of the federation. We believe that the majority of our members may not be able to attend this program because of many constraints. Therefore, it is part of our tradition that any knowledge we gain from the national program need to be stepped down to our members at the state level so that they will be able to benefit fully from the program they organized by the APRICON. So that is the secret behind it. So this is part of the program being organized by the national that the state is now stepping down for its members at the state level. My message to professional counselors is to ensure that they are not just counselors to counsel people or students only in the school, but to look beyond that and ensure that they deal with prospective individuals who might have one issue or the other at any point in time. And it is not only when they have physical contact that they can counsel. With the training that our people are organizing today, we can organize digital counseling, online counseling, whereby you can counsel somebody even without having physical contact with one another. So that is the essence, and that is my message to our members.
Alaji Adebimpe Abdulatif Idiagbo, Director, Quality Assurance, Carson Universal Basic Education Board, who applauded the workshop, called for its continuation, while commending the organizers for a job well done. As part of intensified efforts to restore peace and stability in Nigeria's North Central region, the Nigerian Air Force has deployed more air assets under Operation Watchdog in the North Central region. The move, according to the service, is aimed at strengthening ongoing military operations, enhancing aerial surveillance, and boosting public confidence in areas plagued by banditry, kidnapping, and communal violence. And that will be all on Just Events Online News at 9. Here's the recap of the story. Tinubu unveils ANEC headquarter project as Wike promised 2027 completion. Akpabio hails Tinubu for signing bills establishing new institutions in Southeast. Federal government back free press, urge media to guard democracy. National Assembly transmits tax reform bills to Tinubu. Cobden merges with ADC in Kara, vow to protect votes. Challenge APC, PDP in 2027. Federal government to evacuate Nigerians from Israel. Iran as crisis escalates. APRICON holds annual professional training for school counselors and stakeholders in Ilorin. NAV deploys more fighter jets to North Central. Thank you for watching Just Events Online News. Always remember that every action of today is a preparation for reaction of tomorrow. For more news, visit www.justevents.online.com and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Just Events Online. You can also send us an email on justeventsonline@gmail.com. I'm Anifat Ismail.